Hey guys, and welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today with another Armored Warfare video with the Thanksgiving special. Here you see one of the MERC vehicles, especially... I think the vehicles are the same, just a special skin. They look pretty nice. That was actually the cheapest one, I think, for around €4. You can buy MERC packs or each vehicle separately. You can buy a pack with all the vehicles, you can buy a pack with just the Wolf vehicles and one with Subskis vehicles. There is also a lottery going on. You have to win 5 PvP matches till the end of today, or the second round will be in December from 4th to 6th. If you win 5 PvP battles, you get into the lottery and can actually win some of these MERC vehicles. MERC skin for the vehicles, actually. Well, there are vehicles that take a spot in your garage, even though they just look a bit different and are in other ways pretty much the same. Like the non-MERC vehicles. So I thought, well, I still have a couple of hours left. Why don't I try to get my 5 wins, my 5 victories in PvP matches? So I hopped into my T62 veteran and we played on this map. And don't ask me what the name of the map. I'm not quite sure about that, because actually that's the first time I played Armored Warfare again since the last video I brought you guys. I think the last video is about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Ago. So I have to say I really do like... Okay, that's a tough boss. I really do like the T62 veteran. Well, he's not overpowered. Maybe I just probably was a little bit lucky in this game as well. I think I don't get a kill at all, but it was 3 times reputations earned, so I ended this game with about 5,000 XPs. And but I think I didn't kill a single enemy. But you see, I bounced one over here because I wasn't paying attention that my left flank was actually open to fire. I thought there was another house. And yeah, well, I like the T62 veteran because I think it's quite accurate. You will see here in a second. I think I spot a little one. Yeah, he's bouncing like mad on me. I think I wasn't even over penetrating him. I think it was a good hit. And I loaded up and I hit him again, but still didn't blow him up. I think I got an overmatch as well again on this shot. It's hard to see, the preview window is very, very small, guys. And I did the commentary while editing, because I wanted to edit in the screenshots of the webpage. And you see here, I can't see him. Well, I can barely see him. So I drive a little bit up. I zoom in. I drive a bit more up, and I just actually see his gun. I fire and I actually hit his gun and I damage his gun, which was very nice. I didn't believe I would hit him. For example, in World of Tanks, I never hit shots like that. I always miss with shots like that, or they just bounce off and do no damage. But I guess the hitboxes in Armored Warfare are more detailed or better refined, because yeah, like you saw, I actually hit it, and that was fun. Well, there is an anti-tank, a wheeled anti-tank. He is not doing so good. This little one blew up before I could reload my gun. So after this match, I actually had my crew leveled up 1 level, the commander leveled up 1 level, and I put some of the skill points into reloading speed because, well, yeah, I was just too slow for most of the times. You saw I was a good hit on this tank up on the hill, but I still didn't kill him. So the alpha damage of the T62 wet isn't that great, but it still was a fun game actually, and you will see me do some little mistake. I fire somewhere where I should not have fired, because, yeah, well, I wanted to get some more damage in, or I'd actually get a kill. So there are 2 enemy tanks left. There's 1 enemy tank left. And I probably could have stayed there and actually got a hit on him, but everybody was driving up, so I thought, well, it's great, I'm going in as well. There you see him. Now the concrete pillar of the overpass is in my way, so I don't have the shot on him. And I'm passing the pillar now. Pillars. I'm on the side. I shoot, and my shot actually went into the Allied. You saw just a fraction of the second before the victory appeared. His silhouette was highlighted blue, and I still fired, and I hit him. I don't know how much damage I did, I don't know how much it costs, I still haven't figured out the post-battle screens completely. It wasn't saying anywhere, like in World of Tanks or World of Warships, fine for causing damage to ally, this and this much. So well, after that I thought, well, I still have my Swiss tank, the taifunII. It's a premium vehicle, which earns you more money, and well, I think I still have around 3 million credits. But still, I really like this nimble little tank destroyer. So I loaded him up and joined a random battle. And you saw the glowing light on above the right of my tank. I think that was an illumination round of enemy artillery, I guess, because it was in our direction. So I drive up towards the water power dam. That's actually the map I'm most familiar with, because it was one of the first map I played with my former roommate, and so far I played quite a lot of rounds on this map. So I drive up here. I never started on this side of the map actually, but I know when I'm coming up from the other side to the dam, there always is an enemy tank in this position where I am now. I realize it's probably not the best position for the anti-tank, because he hasn't got a turret and his gun is quite low. So I actually get out of this position again. I should have stayed there. I probably could have killed this, I think it's a T60. We'll see him in a minute. I actually killed this one down here. So you see the alpha damage of the taifunII is quite a lot higher than of the T62 veteran. And I actually like the spot. I have 2 or 3 main battle tanks in front of me, which are covering my left flank. And yeah, that one was not going to hit, but I still fired it, so that wasn't that smart. And you can shoot between those 2 rocks, which actually is kind of fun. It's a good position, you have good concealment from the front, and you see down there on the other side of the building, there is an enemy tank popping up. He's driving out, shooting, is going back in, driving out, shooting, and our main battle tank's on the bridge. There is actually a part of the map, like you just saw, this concrete wall to my right isn't actually breakable, at least not with this tank. So I get a very good hit on on him, and he's hightailing it out of there. He's not coming back to the front. No, he's not. He's driving out. And unfortunately, like in World of Tanks, if there are players, if they lose, they suicide. Because if they suicide, you do not get any credits or experience for killing them. Of course, because it's a suicide. Well, in any fairness, I don't know if he really wanted to suicide or if he actually thought he could drive down there. Because I know I tested it out with some tanks. You can actually drive from quite far cliffs and take minimal fall damage. So I don't know if this is just too high and he didn't know that, if he suicided, or if actually anyone got a hit in on him, because I think I wasn't the only one shooting at him. But it looked like a World of Tanks suicide to me, so... Well, doesn't really matter. I also finished very, very good on this game. We actually didn't win by destroying all the enemy tanks. We actually win by capping, and you do actually get quite a lot of points for capping in Armored Warfare. I know in World of Tanks it makes no sense at all to start capping, especially if, like, what is the score? 12-3 at the moment. And I take one hit here because, yeah, why don't let the main battle tanks be in front? No, drive past them and eat a shot from this T-62. And the taifunII actually has not very good armor. The gun is very good, the movement speed is very good, the maneuverability is good, but his armor is, well, you're not supposed to take hits from main battle tanks. Well, okay, the last enemy tank is actually in our base hunting our artillery. And I thought, I'm not going to drive all the way over to the other side of the map again just to get killed by a main battle tank. I think it was a main battle tank. Anyways, so we just drive up here and I'll park myself in the cap and turn in the direction where our cap circle is, in case the enemy would drive back. But Armored Warfare capping is actually pretty fast in comparison to World of Tanks or World of Warships. Yeah, well, it's actually quite the same speed as in World of Warships. But in World of Tanks, I think it takes around 2 minutes to cap a base, the enemy base, in a normal encounter. In a normal encounter battle. That's kind of the similar mode in here, because you have the 2 bases and you can win by either destroying all the enemies or capping the enemy circle or the enemy base. We are in at least 2 tanks in the circle. I think it's actually 3. That's has a reason why it was so really fast. Well, anyway, guys, I had a lot of fun playing today, and like I said, if you want to get the chance to win in the lottery some of the MERC vehicles, log in on the 4th to the 6th of December, and all you have to do is win 5 PvP battles. It took me about an hour to get the 5 victories. I won one with the T-62 and the taifunII, but afterwards I lost about 6 in a row, so it took me a little while. So thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and you also can subscribe to the channel or to the Facebook page. Bye.